From the fields where peanuts first take root to the moment a smooth, rich spread lands on the breakfast table, the journey of peanut butter is far more intricate than it appears. This video follows that journey step by step through farming, harvesting, cleaning, roasting, grinding, mixing, packaging, and finally, distribution. Let's begin where it all starts, on the sunlit peanut farms that provide the raw ingredient for this beloved
In a unique botanical feat, the slender peg pushes relentlessly into the moist earth, voicing the
spread. After months of growing underground, the peanut plants are harvested, dried, and collected in large bundles. Once loaded onto trucks, they leave the fields behind and enter a fully controlled industrial environment. Here in the processing facility, every peanut is cleaned, sorted, and prepared with precision to ensure perfect quality for the stages ahead. Let's step inside the factory where the raw harvest begins its transformation. With dirt, dust, and debris removed, the peanuts are now ready for a more delicate phase of preparation. To roast evenly and develop a consistent flavor, they must first be shelled, stripped of their papery skins, and separated by size. These refinements ensure each batch roasts uniformly and creates the ideal base for high-quality peanut butter. Now, let's move into the section where the factory fine-tunes every single peanut before roasting. Once the cleaning, shelling, and sorting are complete, the peanuts reach optimal condition for processing. This is where the real transformation begins, turning whole roasted peanuts into smooth, flavorful peanut butter. Through controlled roasting, initial grinding, ingredient blending, fine milling, and consistency stabilization, the factory shapes the final product's taste and texture. Let's move on to the heart of production, where peanuts become peanut butter. After leaving the primary grinder, the peanut paste is still coarse and uneven. To achieve the creamy, glossy finish expected of premium peanut butter, the mixture must be balanced with precise amounts of sugar, salt, oils, or honey, then blended thoroughly. Only after this step can it enter the fine milling system, which produces the silky smooth texture consumers love. Let's take a closer look at how the mixing and fine grinding stages perfect the product. With its texture refined and consistency stabilized, the peanut butter is ready for filling and packaging. Automated systems now take over rinsing jars, dispensing the warm peanut butter with pinpoint accuracy, sealing, labeling, and stamping production dates. This is the final stage inside the factory before the finished product is packed and shipped out into the world.
Looks good.
Let's follow the peanut butter into the bottling and packaging line.
Okay, bring it down slowly right there. Watch the stack on the left.
Here's your bag. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Once sealed, boxed, and palletized, the jars leave the factory and enter a nationwide distribution network. From warehouses to supermarkets and convenience stores, the product moves closer to its final destination, the hands of consumers. On store shelves, in-home kitchens, and even across social media, peanut butter completes its journey as people open, spread, taste, and enjoy it. Now, let's follow the product into the world as it reaches customers and becomes part of everyday life.